When I was 300 pounds, I felt horrible. A lot of my work involves physical activity, walking up and down stairs, sometimes climbing up mountains, just doing really kind of physical work. And there was a time last spring where we had to do some hiking up these mountains, and I seriously thought I was having a heart attack. I was lightheaded, my heart was pounding out of my chest. I felt nauseous, and it was then kind of knew I had to do something. And in my house where I sit, in my couch is just this big sunken in cushion, and the arm is broken on it because I'd plop in there and fall into the couch. My son would always look at me and goes, why are you breathing so hard when I'm just sitting there watching TV? A lot of the times going up and down stairs, just into my own bedroom. I'm breathing very heavy, my legs were always hurting. Something in my body was always hurting. And most of all, my mind. I was just heartbroken that I'd let myself get that way. Funny thing how it all started was I was talking to my son. He was not doing his homework. He was kind of slacking around at the house, not doing his chores. And I said, son, why are you not doing what you're supposed to be doing? And he said, Dad, because you're not. And it was one of these things that just kicked me. And I needed to be accountable. I needed to be a person who says I'm going to do what I'm going to do and follow through. And so I owe a lot to my son for being truthful. And so back in April, I was about 300 pounds, just at 300 pounds. And I had a belt that I kept my pants up with, of course. And so through this journey that I've been on for the last 7 months, I've been poking new holes in my belt as I go and cutting chunks off so it won't be wrapping around me anymore. So I got to the part where my side flanks had been hanging over and rolling the belt over, and so it no longer was really easy.
What size waist were you?
And I started this right at the beginning of the holidays, so it was tough. I'm human, and I'm one of air. Sitting there over the Thanksgiving table the other morning, the huge baked goods, and without thinking ahead of time, I could have had a gluten-free, sugar-free pie made, but I didn't. I went, sat with the family, and they were calling. They definitely were. But I was able to move past that and really stay focused on my goals. And that's what I really love about the FEWL program, is that there's live accountability. There's accountability when you need it. That Kim is right there, phone call away. You can get on her on Skype. You can get on her with FaceTime on your phone. If you're just stuck and you're not doing well and you need some help, she's there. The program is set up for accountability. And being vulnerable, you have to be vulnerable. You have to be able to be truthful and be upfront with how you're feeling. Because if Kim doesn't know what's going on with you, she can't direct you in the right direction where we need to go. Maybe we need this product for you instead that isn't working, that was working for this guy, so maybe this one will work for you better. But she won't know that unless you're being vulnerable and reaching out. And that's what's great about this program, is there's somebody available for you all the time. Whether you're in the office face-to-face, or if you can't be face-to-face and you're at a meeting and you've got 10 minutes, you can FaceTime her. There's numerous ways to be able to, for her to be accountable and for you to be accountable to her too.